Welcome to the Inkster Reader Podcast. I'm your host, Chantel Gaines. Join me this episode as I share with you news and information for Inkster, from Inkster, and about Inkster. Stay tuned for more. This episode is brought to you by Distinguished Hair, LLC. That's me. Master braider, master weaver, and master loctician. Marketer of natural products as well as herbs and remedies. Contact me 734-444-3021 if you guys need anything. Alrighty, so excuse my appearance because this is an urgent special episode that I wanted to release so people can have an idea of what's going on. I'm just sharing the press releases that I had received in my email with some details, letting you guys know what to expect starting 3 o'clock today. It is Monday the 16th. All those things being closed and things you can do to get financial help to make sure you guys are straight. Information is power. Please share this video with people so they can have the information. I'm going to put the links and details in the information below this video so you guys can go straight to it. And I hope you guys be safe out there. Here you go. City Hall was closed on Friday to sanitize the office due to the coronavirus. And today, Monday, the City Council meeting is canceled. However, the board review meetings for the tax assessment or hardship support, those are not canceled. If you have any questions, you can contact the Inkster City Hall. Their number is 313-563-4232. News release. State Emergency Operations Center said Michigan announces 20 additional positive cases of coronavirus. That's a total of 53 cases in the state to date. The cases include Washtenaw County, Detroit, Oakland County, Macomb County, Kent County, Wayne County, Ottawa Country, St. Clair, Macomb. So it looks like it's spreading out sporadically. The virus symptoms may appear as few as 2 days or as long as 14 days after exposure to the virus. That's when symptoms may appear. They include fever, cough, shortness of breath. This is a rapidly evolving situation. Governor Whitner signs executive order to temporarily close bars, theaters, casinos, and other public spaces, limiting restaurants to delivery and carry-out orders. That's going to change everyday life drastically. She signed the order on March 9th, and this is why the school is first closed down. And effective Monday, March 16th at 3 o'clock, the following places of public accommodation will be closed: restaurants, cafes, coffee houses, bars, taverns, brew pubs, distilleries, clubs, movie theaters, indoor and outdoor performance venues, gymnasiums, fitness centers, recreation centers, indoor sports facilities, indoor exercise facilities, exercise studios, spas, and casinos. This order does not restrict the place of business from offering food and beverage using delivery service, window service, walk-up service, drive-through service, or drive-up service. Places of public accommodation are encouraged to do so and use precautions to mitigate potential transmission of the virus, including social distancing. Restaurants may allow 5 people inside at a time to pick up orders, so long as they stay 6 feet apart from each other. What? Okay. These restrictions do not apply to the following locations: office buildings, grocery stores, markets, food pantries, pharmacies, drugstores, and providers of medical equipment and supplies, healthcare facilities, residential care facilities, congregate care facilities, and juvenile justice facilities, warehouse and distribution centers, and industrial and manufacturing facilities. Those restrictions don't apply to those places, okay. These restrictions will remain in place until Monday, March 30th at midnight. This disease is a challenge unlike any we've experienced in our lifetimes, said Governor Whitner. Fighting it will cause significant but temporary changes in our daily lives. By practicing social distancing and taking aggressive action now, the state is working to mitigate the spread of coronavirus so we reduce the risk of our healthcare system becoming overwhelmed. This is about saving lives. Michiganders are tough and we are going to get through this, but it will require everyone doing their part. That means making smart choices and not putting yourself or others at risk by going out in public unless it is absolutely necessary. We need to move quickly to slow the spread of the virus and protect public health, said Dr. Janae Calda. I realize these actions will present temporary changes in the way we live, but they are critical to help ensure our healthcare system is prepared to treat those who need the most urgent medical care. Whoa, this is a lot going on. Patients with a confirmed infection have reportedly had mild, severe respiratory illness with symptoms of fever, cough, and shortness of breath. The best prevention for viruses such as influenza, the common cold, or coronavirus is to, if you think you have been exposed, call your healthcare provider. If you do not have a healthcare provider, call the nearest hospital. Wash your hands often with soap and water for 20 seconds. If not available, use hand sanitizer. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, or mouth without unwashed hands. Cover your mouth and nose with a tissue or upper sleeve when coughing or sneezing. Avoid contact with people who are sick. If you are sick, stay home and avoid contact with others. Replace handshakes with elbow bumps. That's dope. News release yesterday. Attorney General Nessel released the capacity restriction details and efforts to fight price gouging that's been going on. The state issued an emergency declaration late Tuesday due to the first positive case. The number of confirmed cases is up to 33 as of late Saturday. Governor Whitmer also issued an executive order specifically addressing price gouging related to the coronavirus. The order states the following: no one who has acquired any product from a retailer shall resell that product in this state at a price that is grossly in excess to the purchase price at which they bought the product. Bundlers beware. No one shall offer for sale or sell any product in the state at a price that is more than 20% higher than what the person offered or charged. No one shall offer for sale or sell any product in this state at a price that is more than 20% higher than what the person offered or charged for the product as of March 9th, 2020, unless the person demonstrates that the price increase is attributed to an increase in the cost of bringing the product to the market. Person means an individual, business, or other legal entity. Product means any good, material, emergency supply, or consumer food item. These restrictions go into effect at 9 a.m. Monday and remain in place until midnight, April 13th. As of Friday afternoon, the Attorney General's office has already received 75 price gouging complaints related to the virus. Today at 12:30, Governor Whitmer released some valuable information to help cope with these current situations going on. She's expanding unemployment benefits for Michigan workers and for Michigan self-employed workers, which are people like me. I do hair, I make my own money. I'm not employed by anybody. So the unemployment benefits was useless. But when she said it was opened up to self-employed as well, amen. Today, Governor Gretchen Whitmer signed an executive order to temporarily expand eligibility for unemployment benefits. This executive order is effective immediately and until Tuesday, April 14th at midnight. Under the governor's order, unemployment benefits will be extended to workers who have an unanticipated family care responsibility, including those who have child care responsibilities due to school closures, or those who are forced to care for loved ones who become ill. It's extended to workers who are sick, quarantined, are immunocompromised. That's your immune system is low, and who do not have access to paid family medical leave or are laid off. First responders in the public health community who become ill or are quarantined due to exposure to coronavirus. While we work together to mitigate the spread of coronavirus, we must do everything we can to help working families, said Governor Whitmer. This executive order will provide immediate relief to those who can't go to work and who rely on their paycheck to put food on the table for themselves and their families. I urge everyone to make smart choices at this time and do everything in their power to keep themselves and their loved ones safe. We know that many families are and will experience economic pain as a result of coronavirus pandemic, said Jeff Donofrio, Director of the Department of Labor and Economic Opportunity. Our expansion of unemployment and workers' compensation benefits is designed to help provide emergency support to Michigan's working families. The state is also seeking solutions for self-employed workers and independent contractors who traditionally do not have access to unemployment insurance. Access to benefits for unemployed workers will be extended. Benefits will increase from 20 to 26 weeks. The application eligibility period will be increased from 14 to 28 days. The normal in-person registration and work search requirements will be suspended. Whew! Eligible employees should apply for unemployment benefits online at michigan.gov/UIA or call 1-866-500-0017. A fact sheet on how to apply for benefits can be found at this link. Oh, it says here. I got to click it to find the link. I'll put that on here for you guys. Under the order, an employer or employing unit must not be charged for unemployment benefits if their employees become unemployed because of an executive order requiring them to close or limit operations. They looking out for everybody right here. Go ahead, Michigan. The order also expands the state's work share program. Employers are encouraged to implement the program that permits employers to maintain operational productivity during declines in regular business activity instead of laying off workers. More information on WorkShare can be found at this link. Additional unemployment resources for employees can be found here and for workers here. Alrighty, I gotta include some links for y'all. Governor Whitmer is also seeking additional solutions for small businesses impacted by coronavirus. Earlier this month, Congress passed legislation that makes $1 billion available for U.S. Small Business Administration to provide low-interest loans to small businesses, small agricultural corporations, and nonprofits that have suffered substantial economic losses as a result of coronavirus pandemic. The governor has informed Small Business Association, SBA, that she is seeking the economic injury disaster loan declaration for the state and has initiated the process to receive the declaration from Small Business Administration. Once granted, small businesses in qualifying areas will be able to access low-interest loans through the SBA. In the interim, we are encouraging small businesses that could benefit from SBA loans to start collecting the information they'll need to complete and submit their application. Examples of information needed can be found here. I'll include that link. For additional information or to obtain help preparing the loan application in advance of the declaration, please contact the Michigan SBA offices in Detroit or Grand Rapids. The governor has requested that President Trump issue a major disaster declaration so that individual assistance and disaster unemployment assistance through FEMA may be available to additional Michiganders affected by the coronavirus pandemic. The Michigan Economic Development Corporation's MEDC call center stands ready to support businesses looking for assistance through other available state programs. For more information, visit the Michigan Economic Development Corporation's website, which is www.michiganbusiness.org, or call 888-522-0103. The Michigan Small Business Development Center can also provide resources for small businesses impacted by coronavirus. Visit their website, https://sbdcmichigan.org. Visit their website, sbdcmichigan.org, small business corona-19 for additional information. Y'all gonna have to look at that and type it because I ain't read it, all them backslashes and stuff. And then they go on to talk about prevention, what I mentioned already in the previous release. Alrighty, so You've been listening to the Inkster Reader Podcast with Chantel Gaines. If you've enjoyed today's show, hit a thumbs up on the video and be sure to tell a friend. Also, make sure you never miss an episode by subscribing below. And sign up for the Inkster Reader cellular notifications. Text Ink News to 844-224-7562. That's INKNEWS to 844-224-7562. You'll be notified of news and announcements and quickly linked to new podcast episodes. Leave a comment about anything missed or anything you want to see covered next time. Thanks for listening. Positivity and growth. Pause. Alrighty. There's some good news. Hold on.